You got your hand on your gun for what reason?
For my safety.
Are you ready to shoot me?
No, I'm not.
So why you got your hand on your gun?
Because I can.
Because you're ready to shoot me, right?
No.
Guns are made to shoot.
So you're gonna just do it because you have the right?
I'm asking
Does
you
that
to
make
give
it
me the
right?
information. Absolutely.
It makes it right because you have the right.
Does it make it right for you not to give me the
It
information?
does, absolutely.
Oh, it
That's the
does.
thing about being in the United States of America,
Yes,
sir.
it is a wonderful.
It is. I have that right to travel on this road as a passenger and not have you my ID or give you my info. This is not Nazi Germany. We're not at the border.
All right, step out of the vehicle for me.
May I get his name and his badge number?
Why don't you step out, and after I'm done talking to you.
Yeah, right. You guys always say that shit, man.
Leave your phone there.
No, I'm gonna have it on me, man. I have the right to record.
Welcome to Mr. Rights, where your rights matter and the truth always stands with you. Every day we uncover how the law works outside the courtroom, where real encounters happen. From ID refusal to unlawful stops, we break it down so you know your power. No hype, just your rights, real cases, and real knowledge. Hit subscribe, because knowing is the first step to standing your ground.
How many cops does it take for a public photographer?
Do what?
How many cops do it take for a public photographer?
Well, we're just trying to see what you're doing, man. Walking around filming everybody with a gun on your hip.
That's totally legal.
Not on county property, I don't think.
This is public property,
This is county
This is
property.
county.
which is public property. Call your supervisor. Before you sign your name on the dotted line on the lawsuit, call your supervisor. This is county. This is public property.
This is county property.
It's public. This
I
is
don't think it
taxpayer. It's well, if you don't think so, I need you to know so, because these are my rights you're about to violate. So I need all y'all to be sure that what you're finna do is legal, okay? Because I can film in public as long as I want to. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cops out here, and you got your hand on your gun for what reason?
For my safety.
Are you ready to shoot me?
No, I'm not.
So why you got your hand on your gun?
Because I can.
Because you're ready to shoot me, right?
No.
Guns are made to shoot. Y'all are a
Matter of
joke.
opinion at this point.
No. It's a matter of fact. Your
The
hands
issue
are
is-
on your
the
gun.
issue is not here
I'm
you
done
filming.
talking to you.
The issue is you open carry.
Which is legal in this state.
Not here on this county property.
This is public property.
This is
I
county.
can't carry inside of there. That's a government building.
You're right. And that
Exactly.
parking
I'm outside. This is a public area. What's your
lot-
name?
Parking lot.
Tell me your name.
It's Detective Williams.
Detective Williams. Your badge number?
We don't have badge
Don't have
numbers.
badge numbers.
No.
So what you're telling me right now is, per the Constitution, I cannot open carry or film in none of this area.
Per the county policy.
But policy isn't law. I need you to understand that. Policy isn't law.
Hey, man, what's your name?
I'm not giving that out. I haven't broken the law.
Well, I want to know what to refer to you as.
Good citizen, please.
Good citizen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, the reason we're here is
Uh-huh.
because it is abnormal for somebody to open carry on county property.
Now, with that
Let's
opening
do it.
statement,
Let's do it.
listen,
Let's
I
do
would
it.
much rather
Let's
talk
do
to
it.
you, but I need this officer to understand that he's threatening my life with his hand
He's
on
not
his gun.
threatening his
And
life.
he has the top of it. I
Hey.
need y'all to see this, okay?
Hey, listen
He's
to
done
me.
took the top off his gun. He's ready to shoot me for
You
no
gonna talk to
reason.
me?
Yes, sir. I'm
trying to be
sorry.
cordial with you because I
Yes,
am the
sir.
supervisor.
My keys are right here. I'm cold. I'm putting my hand right here, okay? I don't want you shooting for no reason.
Hey, can you talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am the supervisor.
Yes, sir.
The county parking lot, it is county property, but the parking lot is public. You are right about that.
Yes, sir.
But it is abnormal for people to walk around the parking lot with an open carry pistol. It is abnormal. You have to admit that it is abnormal.
But is it legal?
It doesn't matter whether it's legal or illegal.
Is it legal?
I'm
I
saying
just want
that
to answer
it
my question.
raises
officer.
people's suspicion.
But you're the supervisor, so you should know this more than anybody. Is it legal?
It is legal. Yes, it is.
Can I have your name? Oh, I'm sorry. I got that already. Can I have your name?
Are you going to listen to me?
Have your name.
What's the name for?
I want your name first. It's your policy. Can I have your name?
It's my policy to give
Yes.
you my name.
You do. Because you're in uniform, so you have to identify yourself.
Corey Payne?
Corey Payne, thank you. All right, any of y'all detaining me? Anybody detaining me here?
All right. Since you're not going to be rational and talk to me, we're going to leave.
Thank you, bye.
Don't do anything illegal.
No, don't you do anything illegal. All right, bye. Chunk, all these cops out here trying to violate rights for no reason. And now they're going to stick around hoping I break the law, right? Because that's what these bums out here do. That's what they do. And this dick here was ready to shoot me. He's probably racist. That's probably his problem. But that's who tax dollars pay for, bitch. All these cops out here. Oh, look, there's another one coming. Adios. Came out here and wasted time. Oh, you was in on it too? Look at this cop over here. They all tried to come out here and intimidate me, and it didn't work out. Didn't work out. Golly, that sucks, don't it? Bye, y'all. Came out here and wasted your time, especially this idiot here. Look, that guy there, he's a fuck. Excuse my language here. I'm sorry, but yo, God, y'all gotta get a good look at this guy right here. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my heavens, this is good here. I love it. Y'all better learn the law. What y'all better do. You got the wrong one. How you doing, officer? I'm all right, brother. I can be cordial with you, but these idiots over here don't understand the law. And the fact that y'all sent them out here shows me how lowly y'all, never mind. It's like talking to a brick wall, y'all so stupid. How you doing?
You're fine, you're here not
Your name, Reese? What's your name?
You were here not so long ago. I'm Deputy Reese.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So, these guys came out here to try to intimidate a public photographer. And if you say I was here not too long ago, then you kind of understand my angle, correct?
Yes, sir. I remember you coming out here to the sheriff's office, to the courthouse, actually.
And they sent, and now you sitting there looking stupid with your hand on your hip, because you wasted everybody's time.
They're actually conducting training there.
Golly.
They're not trying to intimidate you. They're just conducting their
Oh, that's training. Oh, that's a great training procedure.
They are. They're actually taking a break. They're training inside. So they're there. That many people are normally there right now.
I just don't understand their angle on public photography. If all this is, take my picture, please. If all these people are trained to be police officers and they don't understand the Constitution, what's the purpose of us paying them? Not saying, I'm not asking you to down talk them, because I understand.
Down there, so I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
well, they came out and tried to tell me that even though it's legal, it's abnormal. But it's all law. And so if law-abiding citizens are abnormal, then what's the purpose of the law? I mean, that's just my angle. If this is completely legal, like as cordial as I am here with you, I could have been that way with them. But they didn't come out here to ask me all them questions. They came out here to tell me that I can't do this. And then tried to tell me that this is private property. We all know that's a lie. It's all part of their intimidation, and it didn't work. But I will be back in due time. It might not be this year, but they're gonna learn the law, or they're gonna sign their name.
Right to do that.
And
I wasn't here last time you were here, but I heard about it and I talked to people because you came to the courthouse.
yeah, and I told them.
Watched your YouTube video.
And I try to tell them, I'm not out here to be difficult, but understand I have rights just like you have rights. And if you're gonna tell me that I can't do them for your personal reason, then you're gonna lose that battle every time.
No, I'm not going to tell you can't record.
And I respect that.
You know
I really
why we
do.
check you because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
a gentleman with a handgun, which
Yeah.
you have every right to open carry, and you're at a courthouse, and we just have to be on the lookout for anything that could pose a threat.
Yeah,
You don't.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know
And,
from my-
and I appreciate your professionalism.
I know you're a journalist.
But yeah, they got to learn this stuff here. They really do. They got to learn it.
I don't know if he's coming back to talk to you or not.
He is. He is. He's coming back to talk to me.
Lieutenant, say go back in. Let's go ahead and go back in. We got your camera.
I appreciate you, Officer Reese. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we're good. I'm gonna make sure he gets back in. Yeah. One more time.
You gonna stay until he gets back in safely? You gonna tell me your name? Are you gonna tell me your name?
So, attorney, you talk to him.
Are you gonna tell me your name?
Hey,
How you doing? I'm all right. How you doing?
Good. I'm filming today?
Mhm.
Okay. Where all you want to film at?
I'm fine where I'm at, sir. I appreciate
Okay.
it, though. Thank you.
All right. Well, is there anything we can do to help you? Let us know.
I will. Thank you. I just want his name right here.
You are a deputy?
Detective Staggs.
Detective Staggs. Thank you. It took somebody else to tell you to tell me your name.
Okay.
That's cool.
Just make sure that you don't go into the courthouse wearing the weapon. There's a law against
Yeah,
that.
I understand that. I'm not going
Okay.
inside. Yeah, I'm fully aware of everything I'm doing right here. So
Okay.
I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
All right. Hey, my name's Ron Justice.
Nice to meet you.
Listen,
Nice to meet you.
if there's anything we can do, just
Mm-hmm.
let us know. Office is on the other side. Feel free to walk around, do whatever you want to do. Please, whatever you do, we're going to get people calling about you going into the building if you try to go in the building. So if you will, just don't do that for us. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not carrying my firearm in there. I'm not.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I've did a lot of research on this. I'm not taking my
Okay.
firearm in there. I'm
All
not.
right.
I appreciate you coming out and talking to me, though.
No problem.
Thank you.
So, okay, well, have a good time.
Yes, sir. Thank
Talk
you.
to you later.
Yes, sir. Everything's good. Look at this walk of shame here. They really tried. They try, and he's laughing, and he's a supervisor. He's the stupidest one, and he's a supervisor. This is amazing, man. That's amazing. You got to learn. You really do. Oh, it's funny. That's fine. That's fine. You got to learn, buddy. You under the law just like I am. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I've had enough of these idiots. I'm about to get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out.
In the scorching midday heat of Henderson, North Carolina, a city where the police-to-citizen ratio is twice the state average, a peaceful black citizen is surrounded by 8 officers for simply filming in public and legally open carrying a firearm. He doesn't shout, doesn't threaten, just stands firm with a camera and a sidearm, fully within his constitutional rights. This incident clearly exposes the confusion between internal policy and actual law. Advice: always record, never provide ID unless accused of a crime, and demand officer identification. Now, let's move on to the second video.
Do you suspect me of a crime, sir?
I'm telling you.
You suspect me of a crime?
You did not have your seatbelt on from what I observed. That's why I made the traffic stop. In the state of Texas, you have to have, every passenger has to have a seatbelt on.
And I have a seatbelt on, as anybody in the video.
You may now.
Sir.
I didn't see it.
Sir, what I think's happening here is you're baiting, you're looking at me, and you're judging me by appearance, and I would rather a supervisor be on here because I know my rights. There's no supervisor.
No, I don't have a supervisor.
Okay, well, we're live on footage here, and I do know at this point that unless I'm suspected of a crime, a judge needs to sign a warrant for you to go any further than where you're going.
So if you want to travel up and down this highway,
I am not suspected of a crime, am I?
I'm telling you.
Am I suspected of a crime?
I did not observe a seatbelt on you.
That's not a crime.
Which is an offense under the Texas Driver's Code, under the code of for driving on our highway. You must have a seatbelt on. Everybody in the vehicle must have one on.
I get that. That's not the issue here. The issue is here. You have no right to ask me for my ID.
You didn't see it. You said he had to have it on.
If you did,
I'm not asking her. Because she's not the one.
She's the one driving. That is unbelievable.
I understand.
Okay, so what you're doing is trying to judge me by appearance. I saw you pull up. It was all on video. You were behind us. You pulled up. You peeked in to look at me, and then you. I'm sorry.
What was that?
No disrespect to you, sir. I'm telling you.
That's really proper in front of your kids.
Sir, okay, good try. The issue is you're not being honest, so I'm going to call you on it, sir. I know the law. I know that I have the right to refuse what you're asking me right now. And I would prefer someone else as a supervisor on the scene, sir. See someone.
Your father, is that what he said?
That's right.
If you could convince him to just give me that information, it'd be so much easier for you guys, and we'd get you on down the highway.
Sir.
I mean, this is
what's going on right now.
This is not something that's a necessity.
Sit on your butt.
It's not. You didn't even ask the driver once for her license. You didn't ask for registration.
No, I asked for the driver's
She
license.
tried to give it to you.
And I said I don't need it now.
You need mine because you looked at me, sir. That is looking at me by discrimination on camera. You just admitted it. We're not consenting to anything that you're doing right now. For what? For what crime?
Wearing the seatbelt.
For what? You're going to detain me for not wearing a seatbelt.
I can actually take you to jail for it.
I have the right to drive up to the highway without telling you my name, sir. Okay. I keep confusing the issue. This is looking at me and discriminating against me and pulling us over for no other reason.
That's unfortunate.
There's no way that you can say otherwise. We watched you pull up. It's all on camera. We saw what you did. You waited on us. You baited us, and you saw me. You saw the way I look. Okay.
I look at front license plates.
Then guess what?
I look at seatbelts.
You were in front of us.
I look at tinted windows.
You were in front of us. There's no way you didn't see the seatbelt on me because it was on me, sir. This is all an excuse. This is discrimination.
Your seat was laying way down. The seatbelt was not coming across. It was laying down this way. It's okay. And that's what's good about for you. You do get the right. If I write you a citation, you do have the right to go to the court.
Sir, that's a waste of time.
That's okay. Well,
it's a waste of time. All you're doing is baiting right now. All you're doing is reaching. You're reaching right now because the way I look, and you think that I've committed a crime because the way I look. That's all this is about.
It's unfortunate you think that way.
No, that's the way you've proven by what you've done since we've been here, and that's the only reason I'm refusing this. I have the right to do this. Okay. The way it works is if you have a judge. The way it works is if you have a judge.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You have the right to refuse.
Yes.
Okay. And what you're doing at this point is refusing to to give me the information that's necessary to check you out, to give you a citation, or to give you a warning for what's occurred. That's it.
Why wouldn't you just do that? Can you just do that then? Would that work?
Yes,
Since I don't have
give me
ID?
the information. No, I don't need your ID. If you give me your name, number, and date
Sir.
of birth, that's all I need.
Sir.
I'm really about to pee myself.
Sir, keep this going, babe. You're okay. There's nothing to worry about.
Said that I'm about to
prefer him not
piss
be pulled out of the
myself.
My daughter's crying because she's about to go to the restroom.
It's not my fault that you won't
It
help
is
me
your
out.
fault, sir. There's no reason
Just make
for
sure
this.
he's seatbelted in the vehicle in case for some reason, unfortunately.
And that's what I was
somebody
doing.
runs into
You're
it.
saying I was hiding from you or putting my seat back.
hiding
And
from
you
you.
said that I had my seat back. All I was doing is making sure he stayed in
Not
his
just
seatbelt.
now. I'm talking about
I'm talking
earlier
about
when
in
we
the
were
car as
driving down
well.
the road. You didn't have a seatbelt on.
That is not
That's
true.
exactly how it was, just like it is
That
now.
is not true. I don't roll ever without a seatbelt. So you're making up stories, sir.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate that you would do this to a family right now for no reason on the side of the
It
road.
has nothing to do with that, sir.
That's
is a
all
very
you're
simple
doing. This
situation.
is your discretion right now, sir.
Absolutely.
It is your discretion,
My
and you have the
discretion,
right to
once
let me
you
get
give
home to
your
my
information,
family.
It's my discretion to write you a citation or not.
Nope. Are you continuing to call the lawyer?
The big question is why are you being so defiant? That leads me to wonder what else
Why
is
are
going on.
you're the one being defiant against
No,
the
sir, I'm not
Constitution?
defiant. I'm asking you
The
for your
Constitution means you have
information
to
so I can
suspect
check
me
you
of a
out,
crime.
to write you a
You've got-
warning or a citation. That's all it is.
How can you write a person that's not driving a citation, sir?
Because you're traveling down a public highway. That's the law.
It's off.
All right, go ahead and hop out of the vehicle for me.
What crime do you suspect me
We're
of,
just gonna come
sir?
right back here and talk.
No.
So this is where it can get even more negative, okay?
Sir.
Because I'm asking you to step out. If you don't want to step out, I don't have a problem you not stepping out if you'll give me the information. But if you're going to continue arguing with me, then you need to step out here so we can have a conversation out here. I don't trust
Sir,
what's
you're
going on.
using
I don't
bully
like how you're
tactics.
acting.
My hands are
I'm
right here.
concerned of what's in the
Everything's
car.
on video,
So I'm-
and you're the
that's
one
fine.
violating the
There's
Constitution,
video all
sir.
over. It's wonderful.
Okay, you're the one that's going against what the Constitution
not.
says you can do.
It has nothing to do
You
with
can
that.
get a judge to sign a warrant based on any probable cause that you have to come at me like this the way
Because
you
don't
are.
have your seatbelt on.
Now I don't, because you let me get my son turned around.
When I made your stop. You can sit here for a moment. You're not free to go, by the way. Trying to make this as easy as we possibly can. Then you can get on down the highway with your family. And then
Well-
what you've taught her is that not every officer out here is trying to get at you like you.
I would really like to
So
be
you're
able to
saying
go,
no,
sir.
you're not going to do it.
I'm telling you that there is
So do you
no...
want me to pull you out of the car and arrest you? Is that what you want?
For what grounds? What have I
Because you're
done?
failing to ID yourself.
That
to
isn't
me
a
when you-
that isn't
when
a
you-
crime, sir. That's
Sir,
not a crime.
This
All this will be anything, even if something, anything that you're
it's a Class C
thinking.
violation.
For
so
what?
It doesn't mean all for not wearing a seatbelt.
I was
So
wearing
it's
a
not-
seatbelt.
It's not like, and I told you, I'm not even going to write you a
You
citation.
don't care
I'm
about
going
the
to give you a warning.
seatbelt, sir. I know what
Absolutely,
you're
100%
doing
I
here.
care about.
I
What am
know
I
what
doing
you're
then?
looking at me.
Educate me.
You're looking
Educate
at
me on what I'm doing
and
since
you're-
you know me.
You're looking at me. You're judging me by appearance, and you're trying to
Why
figure
would I
out
judge you by
and
appearance?
reach. Why did you? That's what you've
I'm
done.
asking you, why am I judging?
That's
Why would I
ex-
judge your
that's
appearance?
exactly
No, just
what
go ahead and
you
say it.
did.
I'd love for it to be on
Really
video,
have to
so when we're
pee.
looking at this with my sergeant and my supervisor, and we're looking over this because we always like to make sure we're doing a great job and we learn from things. Please explain to me what I looked at you by appearance and decided to make a decision on based on that traffic stop. Explain to me
You
that.
tell me. You're the one that made the choice.
You just said I absolutely because you didn't have your seatbelt, sir.
Sir, come on, man.
So explain to me what I'm doing. That
My
you feel
daughter
like
is
I'm-
literally about to pee on herself. We haven't committed a crime. You're not saying you suspect us of a crime whatsoever. And yet you're holding us on the side of the road for no reason with a toddler, sir.
absolutely
I'm
have
begging
all
you to
the legal
please
right
let
in
us
the world
go.
to do this.
So you're going to
I'm
just do
asking
it because you have the right?
I'm asking
Does
you
that
to
make
give
it
me the
right?
information. Absolutely. At
It
this
makes
point,
it right because you have
does
the
it
right.
make it right for you not to give me the
It
information?
does, absolutely.
Oh, it
That's the
does.
thing about being in the United States of America,
Yes,
sir.
it is a wonderful.
It is. I have that right to travel on this road as a passenger and not have you my ID or give you my info. This is not Nazi Germany. We're not at the border. I don't have to give you my papers.
I will tell you this. I'm starting to lose my patience with you,
Sir.
because you're not following the
Sir.
lawful orders I'm
I
asking.
am,
you.
sir.
And they're-
You're
and again,
using
I'm
bully
not-
tactics,
no,
sir,
they're
to
not.
try to get me to
And I have
violate
no
my
problem
rights.
opening the door and pulling you out of the car and taking you under arrest. Now,
Under what
I will
grounds?
happily take you in front of a judge, and he will decide whether what you've done is accurate or not.
Which
And
is
I can
what?
tell you
Which
right
is
now,
what I did.
he'll make
Denied
it
to
very
give
clear.
you my name?
That's you're
A
denying
judge is-
to identify yourself when you've committed
What?
a act
No.
on our highway that is illegal. for
Except,
not
so
wearing
you're
a seatbelt.
you're the judge now and the jury.
sir. No,
you're
sir.
telling me I'm already guilty.
No, here's what's great
You're
about
saying
it.
I'm already guilty.
When you sign the citation, it makes it very clear.
I'm happy
It
to
doesn't
sign the
mean you're
citation to
guilty.
show up in court, sir.
Okay, awesome. I
Cool.
gotta have your information though.
No, you don't.
How are you gonna? How do I know?
I'm not
if gonna do it?
driving.
Okay, so you want me to take your daughter's information? I'll take her driver's license. Then, if that's how it's gonna work, that's fine. I'm
She's
gonna work
dri-
with you.
she's driving.
That's how I
She's-
do. Okay, ma'am.
If
go
I
ahead
don't
and
have
give
a
me your
good
driver's
license and I
I'll
let,
write her the citation instead. I'm sorry, the warning then instead. How about that?
well, is it a
Now
warning
you-
or
now
a
you feel
citation?
so great about it? You
I
feel
don't feel
wonderful
great, sir.
that your
It's just
daughter's
that you're
gonna be-
violating my
so I
right.
can piss. I really
I
don't
mean,
care.
all I'm trying to do is
I'm
just try-
shaking so bad.
You
I'm
don't
about
even have the
piss
right to ask
myself.
her, dude. Here,
Oh, I
here,
don't. Oh,
here.
so now
Give that
so
to
now
him. I'm
doing
not
what you
giving it
asked
to
me
him.
to do, and it's not good.
She's giving you her license, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. Now I'm doing what you asked me to do, and that's a problem.
I didn't
That's
say
the
I had a
issue with
problem with
individual
you.
like yourself,
I'm
sir.
silent, sir.
Oh, you're silent. You're still talking. Mouth's moving. Oklahoma? Where are you guys coming from?
From Dallas.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
We're coming from Oklahoma. That's where her license is.
No, where are you coming
Oh,
from,
sorry.
ma'am?
We just came from Dallas.
From Dallas,
Back
okay.
to Oklahoma. Yes.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Back to Oklahoma.
Okay. Is there family in Dallas that you were
Yeah,
visiting?
we had family friends.
Okay. You know, I really appreciate you working with me. That's all you've got to do. It's unfortunate that that's not what he wants to do, but what you're doing is the easiest way to get on down the highway.
If I was
Okay?
driving, I would do the same thing, sir.
4408, copy 2729, please.
Father John Rastafari, I gotta protect Yeshua HaMashiach.
So, ma'am, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here and I'm going to sit in my vehicle and I'm going to write you out a warning, okay? And I'm going to specifically state on there that it was actually the passenger that would be receiving this warning, but unfortunately he's not complying, and then that you were very polite and went ahead and complied and gave me the information. So I'll be right back with you, ma'am.
Thank you.
For any reason you'd like to call, or if this gentleman would like to make a complaint, there's the phone number right there you can contact. There's no date, court date, because obviously it's a warning. It's just saying that you and I sat over here and had this conversation. Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
I appreciate your cooperation and courtesy, ma'am, okay? You're free to go.
What the? Your boy's been telling you people what you can do and what you can't do. Now it's time to check some shit out for real.
On the scorching highways of Texas, where over 60,000 vehicles pass daily, a Rasta man traveling with his family was suddenly pulled over by police for a questionable reason: suspicion of not wearing a seatbelt. Despite dash cam footage showing he was buckled up, the officer demanded his ID, even though he wasn't driving and hadn't committed a crime. He firmly refused and requested a legal explanation. The lesson? As a passenger, you have the right to remain silent and are not required to show ID unless you're suspected of a crime. Now, let's move on to the third video.
I just told you that I crosswalking. You got my ID.
I'm not gonna take your word for it.
You
Step
still doubt
over
that
in
I'm a U.S.
secondary now.
citizen, man?
Step over in secondary.
You still doubting that I'm a U.S. citizen?
Step over in secondary.
Man, I don't want to go to secondary.
This is his options. You sit here, we wait all the traffic, and we go to secondary.
You're the one holding up traffic, bro.
No, we're trying to do an investigation.
What do you need to know? What do you need to know that I'm a U.S. citizen or not? What?
Calm down. Calm down.
You calm down, man.
Don't go to secondary.
He's over there. He's over there getting all fucking shit.
Come and cite you for blocking traffic, and they will.
I'm not blocking traffic, dude. You are. I'd like to go on my way.
You want, but that's what's gonna happen.
Man, y'all straight up tripping, dude.
Why are we
Always
tripping?
Dude.
Really? Like why?
Yeah. Well, yes. Or are you a citizen? I'm a citizen. I told them I crossed the border walking. Did I not tell you I'm a citizen?
I have to verify. I can't take your word for
You
it.
asked my ID. I gave you my ID. What else do you want?
We gotta check.
Check what? We want to check. You want my fingerprint?
What ID did
You want me
you
to
have?
piss in a cup or some shit?
What ID did you give him?
My driver's license. He still got it. Then why do you ask for it?
Because he needs your name so we can run everything.
Man,
But we
that's
need to do
fucking
okay?
stupid.
It might be stupid to you,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
gotta do
whatever,
it.
bro.
Pull over there.
Yeah, whatever,
We'll
bro.
take care of it.
Y'all
The sooner
tripping.
we're done here, the faster.
You just crossed right now?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
What's his name and his badge number? I need his name and his badge number.
You saw it on the tag.
I did not see it.
All right, step out of the vehicle for me.
May I get his name and his badge number?
Once you step out and after I'm done talking to you.
Yeah, right. You guys always say that shit, man.
Leave your phone there.
No, I'm gonna have it on me, man. I have the right to record.
You have anything sharp on?
No, I don't have nothing.
You have anything
And
sharp?
don't manhandle me, bro.
You turn towards me, I can use that as you're coming towards me.
I'm not doing anything against you, bro. My hands are up here. Go ahead, do your pat down.
Listen to you.
Shit.
You need to calm down.
You need to put your phone down, okay?
No, I'm gonna keep it right here. I have the right to record. I have the right to record. You have a body cam?
Leave it on.
Is
Yeah,
it
I
on?
do.
Yeah,
Is it on?
Yeah, it is.
Better be on. All right. What's your name and badge number?
My name is Agent Gutierrez.
And badge number?
I don't have a badge number.
What's
We
your
don't have
identification number? You know what I'm talking about.
You have my name.
I need your identification
You
number.
have my name.
What's your
and you have the-
identification
you know what,
ID?
dude? Put it down. I have it on recorded on camera. We need to talk to you, okay? So let's go.
Look, why are you grabbing me like that,
Because
bro?
you're not complying.
Look, dude, that's why you took my
Okay.
phone away, huh?
No.
That's why you took
It's
it
on
away.
camera. Look, I have this on.
Yeah, I need your identification number. I need your ID number. Look at it. Look at it. Sit down. Sit down. No, I don't want to sit down. Why are you I don't want to sit down. I'm not going to sit down. What law order is sit down?
Sit down. That's a lawful
What law is that? What law is that?
It's a lawful order.
Can you cite it?
It's a
Can
lawful order.
you cite it?
It's
No,
not in
no,
the
no,
law.
that's asking me to sit down.
Sit down.
I'm not gonna sit down.
No, we're telling you.
I'm not gonna sit down. Bro, you're gonna make it worse for you, man. I don't want to sit down. I don't want to sit down. That's not a law. Is it a law that I have to sit down? For my safety? No, I'm safe right here, bro. Why? Are you pregnant? You're being married. Because look at this, man. Hate on you guys? You surrounding me? And I'm supposed to feel safe? No, man. Go do your shit. Do what you gotta do, man. I need to talk to you right now. Man, look, I don't want to listen. Whatever you gotta say, do your shit, and that's it. No, I don't want to listen. As a matter of fact, sit out. No, I'm gonna vote. That's what I meant. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? You said anything about it, right? Come down in the cell. Hang on, time. Turn around.
Thank you for watching today's video from Mr. Right. We've just witnessed 3 different situations happening in 3 distinct locations across America, from Henderson, North Carolina, a city with one of the highest officer-to-citizen ratios in the Southeast, to the blazing highways of Texas, where over 60,000 vehicles pass daily. And finally, a tense checkpoint encounter where a simple refusal to sit down led to detention. 3 citizens, 3 scenarios, 1 common thread: civil rights pushed to the edge. One man was surrounded just for filming in public and legally open carrying a firearm. Another was profiled based on his appearance and refused to show ID because he wasn't driving. And the last, despite complying, was forced to sit down without any clear legal basis. These moments show how easily a citizen can be placed at a disadvantage without full understanding of their rights. Always remember, if you haven't committed a crime and are not under reasonable suspicion, you have the right to refuse ID. You have the right to record, to remain silent, and to request a supervisor or legal counsel. These aren't just rights, they are your defense. This isn't just their story, it could be yours or your loved ones. At any time, stay alert, be informed, and always stand on the side of the law.